everybody. It's Wednesday. We have the 3 messages. I actually did part of this video already earlier this morning when it seemed like a good time. And I'm going to talk about that in number 3, but also number 2. But number 1 is what, oh, and I forgot to write pressing flowers is what Miss Danielle said this was. Pressing flowers. So she showed you how to find some flowers. Remember, only pick ones that aren't somebody else's flowers, that are called wildflowers, that might just be like on the grass, that anybody can touch. Make sure they're the right kind of flowers that you can pick. And then she showed you how to take 2 pieces of cardboard and 2 pieces of paper that she cut so they would fit in underneath or be smaller than the cardboard. And then the flowers. And she showed you how to put them carefully between the 2 pieces of paper and then the cardboard, and then finding something heavy to press them down, and then it takes a while for it to work. And maybe she'll show us what it looks like when it's all done. But that's something that you could do at home. And so I'm wondering if you had a chance to do that and how it went and what you noticed about the flowers after they were pressed. I actually did something like that with 4-leaf clovers. So they're not really flowers, but they're clovers, and I have them in frames because they're sometimes really hard to find when you find a clover. I'll have to show you what a clover looks like. It has like usually 3 leaves, but sometimes you find one that has 4 leaves, and it's called a 4-leaf clover. But I press those down and save them that way so that I can keep them. Okay, so for 2, we're going to go back to my weather watching book. And so I already spent some time outside, and when I went outside earlier, it was pretty sunny and nice out, but now I'm noticing that there are a lot more clouds in the sky. So I didn't do this ahead of time because I wanted to do it with you all. So I'm going to choose, they're not really gray, but it might rain today, I'm not sure. So I'm going to make some clouds at the top, kind of covering the top of my paper there. And I'm going to write the date at the bottom. Because, you know, the weather really changes. It keeps changing. It does a lot of changing. Let's see. So we have, today is June 3rd, 2020. But I want to remember some things that I saw when I was outside earlier. And I remember out in the front of the house, there's a tree. And it has all the leaves on it now. Here, I'm gonna make a trunk too. Has all the leaves on it. And up in the tree, and I'm gonna tell you about number 3, a listening walk. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second, but I was on my listening walk. And I saw up in the tree a bird that was black and white. Now I'm gonna do my best to draw the bird. So here's the bird. But it was up in the branches of the tree. And I noticed it because there's my attempt to draw the bird. I noticed it because I could hear it. It was really making so many sounds. And so that's what I remember from my walk, and that's how I noticed the weather today. But I want to tell you about my listening walk. So this is something that you can do now that it's, warmer out. You can really take some time to just be outside unless it's raining, or you could put on rain things if you wanted to do it in the rain. And you can go out and just be really quiet and see what you notice about the sounds around you. And so that's what I did, and I took a video of it, and I'm going to put it in. I hear the sounds of the bag as I put the markers away. I made a video of about 4 minutes of me walking around outside, listening, finding out what I was hearing, using my ears. I didn't draw anything because I don't know how to draw an ear very well, but I just wanted to tell you about it. So you can watch the video right after this, and find out what I heard. And you can do the same thing at home. I'm going to send your family some more information about it that they can read to get a good idea about it. But so in just a second, you'll watch my listening walk. All right, bye. So I'm outside of my house, and what we're going to do is go on a listening walk, and really try to hear, and think about what we're noticing. So I'm going to be really quiet, and I'll walk a little bit, and we can see what we hear, or find out what we hear. Okay? Okay, I hear a couple sounds that are not far away. Do you hear those? They sound like two different types of birds. Or they might be the same bird, but they're two different bird sounds. There's the chirp chirp. Oh, and then I heard the wings of the bird. There was the other sound. And I saw a bird fly that way. Oh. You know what? I see a bird up in the tree. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see the bird, but there's a robin up there. Oh, it's flying away. It's flying over to another one. Anyway, that was a robin. So that's one of the sounds I was hearing. I hear a lot of bird chirping. And I hear the sound of an air conditioner. I think that's another robin. So this tree, this big tree here, this tree, it didn't have any leaves on it or buds on it for such a long time. And now there are buds on it. That's a robin, I see it in the tree. It has a lot to say. So lots of birds. Let's walk this way. Oh, I hear a different sound. And I'm not sure if that's a bird or something else. I'm hearing lots of birds chirping. So this is something that you can do with your family. You can go on a walk and really listen carefully, be really quiet and listen and see what you notice. See if you can find where the sounds are coming from. Since now it's warmer out and it's almost summer, it's a lot more fun to be out, or it's easier to go outside. Oh. There's a bird up in this tree. You hear it? That might be a chickadee. I don't know what kind of bird it is actually. It makes me want to look it up. very chatty. I don't know if I can get it where you can see it. I don't know if you were able to see it through the trees. But it's a very chatty bird. So I hope that you have a chance to go on a listening walk too. And it would be fun to find out what sounds you heard and what you noticed. I hope you all have a great day.